Welcome to week 4. Welcome, guys. Week 4 of 2020. Welcome to 52 of 2020. Am I right? It's the series on my channel of tarot. My name is Brittany. Welcome to Metanoia Tarot. I don't think I did that for week 3. Alright, already. Y'all still in this energy? What we did. Yeah, okay. If that come back up. Well, shit, that includes me too. I don't know. I need to be connected with my emotions too. I mean, I am, just not like with people too much. I was. Then I was like, my feelings are hurt. Tired of this. I just saw the 8 of Wands. I should have showed y'all. But good news is coming in for week 4. Week 4, the 4 is the number of stability. And that's what everybody wants. Okay, that's what everybody's looking for. Also, 2020 is a 4-year. So stability and structure, everybody is wants that, you know. So for the overall theme of week 4, okay, we got the High Priestess in the reverse. Inner work still being done. Okay. Inner work still being done. A disconnection from intuition for some. The inability to connect to intuition. Not knowing how to connect to intuition. Needing more practice with connecting to intuition and connecting with self. You feel me? You feels me? I'll take that off because that's not it. Am I right? All right. So, the High Priestess in the reverse. Overall energy. Working on yourself. Self-improvement. Working on the inside. Okay? Got the King of Pentacles. Still maintaining your finances. Sugar daddy energy. Maybe you have a sugar daddy. 8 of Cups. An inability to walk away from a situation that no longer serves you. Could be for some people with a sugar daddy, or with someone that uses their money and power to control you. And that may be why you have the High Priestess in the reverse energy. You can't connect with yourself because they've played a hand in you disconnecting from your intuition. You depend on theirs. Someone feels like someone knows that they don't have enough sense of self because of the control that they're under. And it's a difficult situation to walk away from. Like, thank you for all your money, thank you for taking care of me, but I can't even be myself around you. I don't even know what's good for me. I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's get some advice for this person right now. Okay, so to whoever that's for, first of all, it's time to move. It's time to travel. It's time to move forward. Okay, do something you've never done before. The Hierophant in the reverse. And the Moon card, yes, this is absolutely what you thought it was, this situation. But what can you do about them? Okay, what can you do about you? Can't control nobody else. You got to see somebody as who they are, not what you want them to be. And also, get out the house. Go do something. Go have some fun. You deserve. Take a trip with some friends. Okay. Now, if it's not that type of situation to where you could just do that same thing, but on a smaller scale. Go out to eat with some friends. Shit, go to a friend's house. Somebody that makes you feel safe. Somebody that makes you feel heard. Somebody that makes you feel understood. Do something you've never done before. Okay? Because this is not a situation worth losing sleep over and being paranoid about. And you're not paranoid. There is paranoia for someone, and you feel like you can't connect with your intuition because you're trusting someone else more than you trust yourself. And that's why you should get around people. You should start socializing and getting around more people besides this energy, because then you'll realize I'm not tripping. And there's more out there for me. You're very wise. Use the foresight that you have with this person in this situation, and understand that you can be 8 steps ahead of this person, whoever they are. If you trust yourself. If you're trying to leave a situation, if you're trying to find a way out of a situation, you absolutely can. You have to know that, you have to understand that you are someone that is you can also trust yourself. Your insight is just as valuable as theirs, whether you have what they have or not. It's good that you have your valuables. It's good that you have your finances. That's beautiful. What else? And you know that there's more to this person than this, but this is what they feel like that's just it. And that's gone to this person's head. Or, it applies how it applies. This could be you. There's something inside of this person that's missing, that you're trying so desperately to fill, but you can't satisfy someone who's never satisfied, or who's only satisfied with one thing, or whose power has gone to their head. Someone is definitely having a hard time leaving a situation behind, but I say do something you've never done. Get out, go, have some fun, socialize. It don't got to be nothing extra. For some of you, you're thinking about traveling. Some of you just need a nap. Some of you just need some sleep. I feel it. However that is. Hope things get better for you. Okay? So, self-care. Queen of Cups. Take care of yourself. Feel your emotions that you're not feeling. That's part of the process. That's part of why you can't connect with your intuition right now. Huh? I don't know. Just something. He's still yelling. BJ at work. I don't know. Just kidding. But yeah, there's this inability to connect with your intuition right now. But for some of you, your finances are in order. The King of Pentacles doesn't have to be a piece of crap. You just be somebody that's holding down the fort. And there's something that someone can't walk away from, or they're having a hard time walking away, or they're afraid to walk away. It's comfortable. Someone's not trusting their intuition right now. Someone's not trusting their intuition that's telling them to leave a situation behind because they're afraid, like, what else is out there? It could be someone that's holding you down financially that you don't want to let go of, or someone that is providing for you, or leaving a job that's making you a lot of, okay, for some people you should be leaving a job, but it's like, damn, with the money. But the money though. Why would I leave? Nine of Swords in the reverse. You're realizing what it is that you need to do. It's a slow process for some people. It's a slow process for some people, realizing, trying to figure out what it is they need to do for them. I feel like you're being guided to into more abundance, into more stability, but you have to trust that that's what's happening. The Emperor. You're the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. We were just talking about somebody's job. That could be a boss. That could be a boss of the other job. They're emperor. They're like, hey, I could make you a little nanny, but you gotta leave this job. I'm having a hard time. Okay. I want to leave this job. Okay, so I feel like, so for some people, because the overall energy is the high priestess in the reverse, and there's a need to trust your intuition, but there's an inability to do so because of whatever fears that you may have. Oh, I just lost it. I just lost it. I just lost the thought. Okay. So I'll say this. Some of you are not realizing just how powerful you are. Because there's something that you're afraid to disconnect from, walk away from, whether it's a person, place, or thing. There's something you're afraid to disconnect with, and you don't trust yourself to do that. You're not trusting your intuition enough to disconnect from this person, place, or thing. But when you do, you're going to come into your emperor power. You're going to realize, oh, okay. The moon, justice in the reverse. Four major arcana out. Week 4. Four major arcana cards so far out in the reading. I just got really sleepy. It's like you feel like there was an injustice. And it's like you want justice for something before you walk away. Week 4. But the thing is, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8 cards out. This inability to trust yourself is making your clarity, it's like you have no clarity about a situation where you can't see something clearly. You're very paranoid about something. You feel like something was unfair or something is unfair. And it absolutely could be. But I feel like when I see the moon card, it reminds me of being stressed out about things that you either don't know exactly what they are, or just being stressed out about a hunch, or whether it's accurate or not. But it's like, what can you do about it? And it could be related to some people from your past that you feel like they're not here for the best reasons, or a lack of reciprocity. Something wasn't fair. Something wasn't even. And someone could have used their power in this situation. Someone abused their power in this situation. It's like, you know that they did, and it's like you don't know what to do about it. But if you didn't worry about it, you could just enjoy your 9 cups. Because the 8 of cups is out, and then we got the 9 of cups out in the upright. So I feel like eventually you do walk away from something that's not fulfilling, that is an illusion, that you do realize is not fair, is not equal, that you've been paranoid about, you've been thinking about it, you just didn't have any proof. But when you stop worrying about it, that's when it comes to you. When you stop trying to figure everything out at one time, that's when it comes to you. Last week, we were talking about staying in the moment, staying present. Stop trying to fill in all the blanks. It's fucking up your clarity. You can't even see straight now because you filling in things you think go there. Like, I think that go there, though. It might. I don't know. It makes sense. Let it just come out. Yes, the 10% in reverse. There's an imbalance. due to paranoia and overthinking and depression and anxiety and creating things in your mind due to stress, due to anxiety. Like this might, because of past things. Like this happened before, it could absolutely happen again. Not you like hallucinating or anything. It's just you creating scenarios in your head and believing them, even if it's just for a second, and getting yourself worked up. Something you have to stop doing, because it's creating discord within yourself and with other people. Now you're becoming the thing that you're afraid to walk away from. Stay in the moment for week 4. To remain solid, 10 toes down. To remain stable, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially. Okay? Absolutely. Because there's a need for moderation. Some of you may be drinking a lot or indulging in something that impairs your function, that impairs your functionality. Okay? There's a need for balance. There's a need for moderation in your life right now. There's a need for things to make sense. This side of my head is bigger than this side of my head, or my hair. It's kind of weird. Am I right? Yeah, so week 4. Week 4, man. Okay. There's a need to connect with yourself. There's a need to figure out how to cooperate with the universe, cooperate with your worries. Identify your worries, identify your thoughts and concerns, look at them, talk to them, and ask them why they're there. Really process the things that you're feeling, all these urgent emotions that you're feeling that you don't know how to manage. For some of you, you are thinking about going back to therapy, or you feel like maybe I should see a therapist now. Someone that's qualified and trained to help me sort through my things and figure things out. Realizing you don't have to do this alone. Some of you may feel very alone right now on this journey, on this process. Or just talking to someone. It doesn't have to be a therapist. Not everybody is open to therapy. Not everybody is comfortable with it. Whatever it means to you to sit down and express yourself with the intention of understanding yourself, or talking to someone that helps you understand yourself. Week 4, because you know there are things that you're not willing to let go of, or you're afraid to let go of. This is also fear of the unknown. Fear. You don't realize how much power you absolutely have. You have to stop worrying about things that you either don't know for sure, or that are no longer happening, or just worry about your 9 cups and making sure your throne is together every time you walk in the room. And making sure that everything you're doing it because you want to do it, not because somebody else wants you to do it. And taking care of the things that mean something to you, whether it's your job, your finances, your house, your money, you. You should be the first thing that you're worried about taking care of, and on all fronts, financially, emotionally, physically, sexually. That's physically too, right? Mentally, emotionally. It's about taking care of yourself. Week 4, self-care. Put you first. Week 4. Put you first all the time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. How the hell are you going to take care of everybody else if you don't want to take care of yourself? Okay? Be a leader for yourself. Okay, so that was week 4. That was that message. Yeah, that was a very interesting message that came out for week 4. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I hope I helped. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you next week, week 5. Am I right? Okay, later, guys.